Hello, Ryan Filibeck here. Today I'd like to introduce you to a company my wife and I started about a year ago called Mindset Solutions Group. Our company provides life coaching services by my wife, and then I specialize as a sports consultant working in organization of your team and program, as well as my specialty sports mentality training or mental toughness training. And so I'd like to just take a minute here and go through some of the services that I provide and could help assist your team and your program getting you on a track to success. Here is my brochure flyer that I have. And I just want you to, think about sports mentality training. As coaches, we're always having a camp focusing on skills. And these camps that I provide will give another look, a different look, I guess, at not just the X's and O's and working on your skills, but thinking about the mental part of our players' games. And so with our sports mentality training, our STM, that I provide, we're going to work on that and give your athletes some tools to help them be more successful when they're in pressure situations and the spotlight's on them, trying to get them to compete at a high level of performance. And so as you take a look at the side of the flyer over here, you can read through the sports mentality training areas, but some of the big areas that I think are very valuable is the meditation and breathing, visualization using the mind gym concept, positive self-talk, pre-performance routines, as well as pressure points. And there's some other things in there that I also work with. But looking at team building, team bonding, many coaches, we never can get enough of that. And so as we look at doing a sports camp, and that I could come to your high school, middle school, to your facility in your town and do a site specific camp right for you, not have to leave your hometown, provide some training. And so these camps can be tailor-made to any way that works best for you. Typically, I prefer to do a 3-hour session or so. A normal makeup is about 2 hours of volleyball skills and then 1 hour mental toughness training. We can certainly customize that to fit any of your needs. I've done camps that we've done half and half. I've got a coach this year that's also looking at doing no volleyball skills and all mental toughness training and fitting that in a couple days. And so, sure open to working with what you want to get done. And there's a lot of things to talk about, but I just want to introduce you today to some of that area of sports camps. Another area, if you take a look here at the back of my flyer, is working with consulting. And so on the one side of the screen, you see different consulting services. And, organizing our team and staying on top of things is a very difficult task. I've had many young coaches come and ask me, hey, what do I do about this? How do I handle that? And so, just really sitting down with me and talking about concerns from inventory and budgets to fundraising, working with your coaching staff. How do we do scheduling of practices? How do we manage our players and parent communication? So there's a large list of things here that I can help work through with you as far as organizing your team and organizing your program during the season and then during the off season. My fees are posted. Typically, as I mentioned in our camps, I like to do a 3-hour session. We can customize that. Basically, it's $10 per hour per athlete. So if we do a 3-hour session, $30. Last year I did a camp. It was a 2-day camp for $120 per athlete, which correlated to 12 hours of instruction. So we can tailor make anything for you. Please reach out. If you have any questions, concerns, check out our website, which is on the internet, www.mindsetsolutionsgroup.com. I've got some information there, a Facebook group. My cell phone, best way to get a hold of me with questions, or if you're interested in booking a camp, my number is 701-641-6764. You can also email me at the email below here. Before I sign off, I would just really like to encourage you to investigate the camp offerings that I do. It's a different type of camp. It's going to give you hopefully a competitive edge. With COVID kind of settling down here a little bit, I'm hoping for a big summer here of 2021 and getting a lot of camps going and helping you and your athletes become successful at mental toughness through my sports mentality training.